still use all these things. So sit back and enjoy. I have a lot to go over here, and if you're interested, I'll put all the product links in the description down below so you can check them out. First off, we have the Betty, and not the Betty, the Betty. And this is a pretty cool smart alarm clock and phone dock for your nightstand. It's sleek and modern, so it won't be an eyesore, and has some pretty interesting features built in as well. Obviously, as an alarm clock, it'll show you the time dimly on the front of the mesh grille, and it has a nice LED light strip on the bottom to add some color and style. On the back is a warm nightlight that you can turn on and off with their multiple programmable buttons, and that's a nice addition if you're getting up in the middle of the night. In their app, you can go in and set what each button does, and each button has 3 different functions to it. And you can set the buttons to turn the lights on, play some white noise, turn the radio on, tell you the weather or traffic, search for your phone, and many, many more. You can also pair your Betty to apps like Spotify to play some music, or even to your Hue light bulb to wake you up in the morning, among many other things. The Betty has just tons of uses, and charging my phone at night with the built-in USB ports is a nice touch as well. Next is one of my favorite purchases in a long time, and any student can find this extremely useful. This is the Rocketbook by Wave, a notebook with a few tricks up its sleeve. I'll get into the details in a second, but this notebook has infinite pages for your sketches and notes, and yes, I said infinite. Not only that, but in just a few seconds, you can send whatever is on your pages to your phone or computer. First off, using the included Friction pen, and I've picked up a ton of these since, you get some perks. Say you're writing things down or you mess up a sketch along the way. Guess what? Don't worry. You can actually erase the ink with the rubber end of the pen. Bam! Never mess up again. Now for the second perk, say you want to transfer something like your class notes or a sketch of an awesome gaming setup you just drew. At the bottom of the page, there are 7 logos that you can link inside the app to things like Dropbox, Evernote, Google Drive, your email, iCloud, and more. By checking that assigned logo, your page will be immediately uploaded when you take a photo of that. I sent my sketch to my email, and it immediately came through as a PDF. And while it did lose some fine detail, it'll be more than usable as a digital copy. This is a great way to email notes to a friend or Dropbox them to yourself. Then the third cool thing here, say you used up every page in this notebook. Well, you can wipe it clean with all blank pages by putting it in the microwave. Yeah, the microwave. Again, due to that friction ink, the heat will make it disappear. My setup sketch is gone from the first page, as you can see, not a trace left. And for the most part, it's fully cleared on the second page as well, where it has some notes and little doodles. In some parts, you can see where I added some pressure to the pen. You can still see like the ghost of its past. But again, if you're just writing notes or something, this shouldn't be a big deal and it'll be more than usable. The Rocketbook can be the one and only notebook for all your classes, for as long as you want. Next is something that's pretty self-explanatory, and that is this 2TB Seagate external hard drive. I got 2 terabytes for under $100. In fact, I picked it up for just under $80. And no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're a major in, or if you have general classwork, you can never have enough hard drive space, and 2 terabytes is gonna be more than enough for whatever your files are. If you're working with very large photo or video files, you can fit all that on here, plus a lot more. 2 terabytes, under $100, a great deal. I think everybody can take advantage of one of these. Now is for all you coffee or tea drinkers out there. This thermos automatically cools whatever hot drink is inside to a warm 55 degrees. No more burning your tongue or waiting for it to cool down. This has your back. Sometimes hot coffee can be upwards of 100 degrees. And if you ever burned your mouth because you needed that quick caffeine fix, you'll know that pain. The solution is inside the lining of the metal in the mug, and it acts as an immediate coolant to cool that liquid down to a drinkable temperature, a nice 55 degrees. And all you have to do is shake it up. Yes, you just shake the mug and that's it. As a coffee addict myself, this is awesome. I can just pour the coffee, be at the door, and not have to worry about it being too hot. Now it's time for my favorite portable mouse, the ever so popular MX Master Mouse from Logitech. I won't spend too much time on this, but I mainly use this for editing when I'm working on the go. I love the form factor of it. It fits great in my hands, and being able to connect this to 3 different devices at once is awesome, especially if you're switching back and forth from my laptop and PC. And as an editor, it has some awesome functions. First, the side scroll wheel is really unique and it helps me get controlled zooms on my editing timelines. And that part where your thumb sits is actually a gesture pad as well. By pressing your thumb down and sliding the mouse up, down, left, or right, you can perform certain functions like opening the start menu, hiding your desktop, change songs with media controls, switch pages. It's all customizable in Logitech software, and seeing that this mouse has had a pretty nice price drop recently, this is almost a must-have for any student. Next is a little something for your laptop. It's called the Baselift from 12 South. It's designed for a MacBook Pro, which is what I use it on, but you can use it pretty much on any laptop you have. Essentially, it's a little stand that props up the back of your laptop so the fans are exposed, keeping it cool at all times. Since it is elevated, you'll never have to worry about the fans being blocked, and it should definitely help keep those temps down. It's actually very similar to those smart covers for an iPad. While this isn't something crazy, it's just a little nice thing to have, and I've always preferred typing with the keyboard propped upward anyways. But keeping the fans clear and your laptop's temperature down is the main benefit. Moving right along, we have a solar charger for your phone. This battery bank uses the sun to charge your devices, and this is really convenient because you'll never have to worry about your battery bank not having enough juice. This little guy is meant to suction to a window, as you saw I already had it in my car for when I'm on the road. It also has a built-in USB cable if you ever need that backup juice at night to charge it when the sun is down. But it's really no different than your ordinary power bank. It just sticks to a window and uses solar energy instead. Always a good thing. So whether you're in your dorm or your car, give this thing some direct sunlight and you'll have your phone's battery stored in no time. Battery banks are always pretty cheap and affordable, and just because it has a mini solar panel, it doesn't stray away from that low price point. Now is something really cool for students with an iPhone. This is the Leaf iBridge, a USB for your phone, iPad, or iPod. If you're like me and you don't have any more free space on your phone, you can now transfer files back and forth in just seconds to free up a ton of space. When you first plug it in, you'll be asked to set it up and download their app, and in there is where you can transfer your music, photos, and videos to the flash drive, or vice versa. You can put files from your laptop onto your phone even. You can either choose to copy or move the files over directly, so you'll never have to worry about accidentally erasing anything. This is something that every iPhone user can take advantage of, because really, no matter how much space you have on your phone, it fills up way too quick. You can buy this iBridge in a 32GB, 64, or 128GB option. And then we have my go-to backpack for everything, the Averki Beacon Gaming Backpack. This thing has a ton of great benefits and features that you won't find anywhere else. It comes with an included satin console and laptop sleeve. It has pockets inside of pockets inside of pockets. And there's also a rain cover for this. If you're out and about and it starts to rain, you won't have to worry about it getting wet. And it's actually the backpack that I've been wearing in this video. One of my favorite things about it is it has this 5-axis support system on the back. So no matter how much stuff you have in this, no matter how heavy it is, it won't cause any stress and it won't feel heavy when you're wearing it around. I actually made a video a while back, which is what's in my travel tech bag, and I was able to fit my laptop, my PS4, and my Xbox One all in this thing with tons of extra things like controllers and room to spare. You can also pick up something like this gridded organizer, where say you have a lot of cables and little accessories like flash drives, hard drives, etc. You put it in this organizer, you just put it in your bag, and you're good to go. No more worrying about having to stumble around looking for things. You put it in this, put it in your bag, you'll know where everything is at all time while it's keeping it secure. Total, the backpack costs around $100 when I got it, but again, for all that space and all the benefits, I definitely think it's worth it. Well guys, that'll do it for my top back to school tech video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at RandomFrankP. Don't forget, check the description down below for all the products I showed off. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Well, I'm Random Frank P. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.